Alright, today's going to be a quick guide on the cargo ship robbery for GTA Online, the Chop Shop DLC update. Of course, to get started, head over to the Chop Shop and then go to the computer. Okay, let's get started with the scope out real quick. This is overall really simple. You're taking a picture of 3 different parts, which is one going to be the container, a container lock, and then also the shipping schedule. The next one is sabotage and disguise, and it has you going to a specific location, breaking into the LSPA database. You're hacking the computer, doing again another brute force similar to, or pretty much the exact same as the Rico heist. And then you end up placing explosives around the building, and then you're going to look around and find the Coast Guard outfits. When you find them, you can actually exit and then call the detonation on your phone to blow up the building, lose the cops, and then head back to the salvage yard. For the next one, we have Skylift, which has you stealing the Skylift helicopter. I think this one probably isn't the same location, which should be Fort Zancudo, but there could be multiple locations that this does happen. Anyways, this one's a little bit more harder because it has a lot of Merryweather helicopters and just other people on the ground, so I recommend taking your time with this one, taking cover as well, shooting out any of the helicopters with a minigun, especially aiming for the back rotors because that's the fastest way to get rid of a helicopter. But regardless, once you take out enough, there's going to be a prompt to steal the Skylift. You hop into the driver's seat and you fly away over to the marked location, which should be or is about the same thing as the last one in the gangbanger robbery, which is near the airports. Now we get started with the task. So first off, of course, this is available in free mode on your map. It's going to be a green duffel bag for those that don't know. The first one we're going to be doing is boat, which has you going to a kind of close location, pretty much where you are. You're entering a storage facility and you're going to end up shooting any of the enemies in there, and you're going to steal one of the boats there. What you have to do is actually back up one of the pickup trucks into the hatch, and you end up picking up the boat. This one is honestly one of the easier ones. Just make sure that you don't end up crashing or losing the boat, because if it gets to a certain place or flipped over incorrectly, obviously you can end up failing the mission, and that's just gonna be annoying. So just take your time with this one a little bit and then head back to the salvage yard and you'll be done with that task. The next one is flares, which has you going to the lifeguard office or whatever location it tells for you. And you end up going to the top of the ladder if you do end up having the same location as me and you find the flares, which honestly it shouldn't be too hard. Again, when it comes to most things that you have to look for, as long as you just get near it, it's just going to spawn on your map, so it should be really simple. And if you end up getting cops, of course you have to lose them, and just keep in mind you cannot call Lester for these missions as well. You end up losing the cops overall easy, and then you end up just going to the salvage yard to deliver the flares there. And something I definitely recommend for any of the robberies is to definitely use a MK2. It makes it a lot more faster, easier. You can also use a Sparrow as well, just to save a lot of time, but definitely the MK2 is the way to go. And the last one is bolt cutters, which has you going to one of the construction areas and looking for bolt cutters. You steal them and then you just deliver them to the salvage yard. And then for the optional ones, again, for a mask, it just takes off once the level starts during the finale, which isn't really that helpful. I don't recommend doing that. And then also for the other one, which is going to be the disrupt air support, this one just makes it so that there's less helicopters in the sky during the finale. It's up to you if you feel like you can't handle it, but overall the optional prep is simple if you just want to do it. So it's on you if you feel like it might be too much. All right, for the finale, it has you end up going to Elysian Island, and then you hop into a boat and you go out to sea to another ship. And you climb aboard, and then you're going to have to do this stealthy. So there's obviously a lot of things that you could do. You could just avoid most of the guards. Since you do have an outfit, a Coast Guard outfit, you can just walk into their point of view. However, if you stay for too long though, you will end up getting caught. But of course, if you want to, you could also just shoot them stealthy. Obviously you can't just do it simple. You have to coordinate it and make sure that you kill both of them at the same time if people are looking at them. But once you get what you want to do, you head over and sneak over to the bridge, and once you head up into the bridge, you have to take out the captain. You can knock him out, shoot him, it's up to you. And once you knock him out, you search him, and then you go over to the bridge terminal and get access. Now it's going to tell you to cut open the containers. There's 3 different ones. One of them is empty, the other one has the vehicle, of course, and then the other one has some type of weird alien glow thing that can kind of make your character go to a trance a little bit. It's a weird thing, but overall, regardless, it's going to be one of them. This is where the air support also does spawn in, so make sure that you take them out. It is a little bit easier with more than one player, but I think most people that do it solo can also handle it too. So once you do end up finding the vehicle, you do attach a flare to it, and then the pilot that's flying the Skylift actually ends up picking it up. And then what you're going to actually do is head over to the Sea Sparrow, and you're going to actually end up protecting it by shooting missiles that are actually attached on to the Sea Sparrow. And make sure when you are blowing up the attackers to the Skylift, just make sure that they aren't too close, because you can end up destroying the Skylift and failing the mission. And these don't have checkpoints. You're going to restart completely from the beginning. So overall, it's really simple. Just watch out, and then once you follow them for a little bit, they should end up, you know, kind of backing off, and there shouldn't be that many air support vehicles. And then the pilot of the Skylift is going to deliver it to a parking lot or at least an open space, and then you know, hop out of your helicopter, hop into the vehicle that is for that specific week, and then drive it over to the salvage yard, and you are done for this. So overall, really simple. Hope you guys did enjoy this quick guide on how to complete this. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.